You're not gonna believe this one. Oh my goodness. So y'all remember the story of the two girls who got into a little scuffle and how many of the racists wanted to scream bloody murder? Oh my gosh, look at them. They just violent. That's what they are. It's in their DNA. All this screaming, all this hooping and hollering over the black girl, right? Because the video was edited and it gave the full story. Now, I always find that interesting, the hypocrisy, because when it comes to a black victim, then it's, well, I need to refrain from offering judgment until the full video comes out. But when it comes to a white victim, guilty, look at the black girl. She did it. They're monsters. They're savages. And they went so far as to dox the girl. I'm telling you, the lineage of evil, they went full evil with this girl. Now, we come to find out, before the truth even gets to put its pants on, they spreading lies about this girl. They spreading lies about this girl and framing this white girl as innocent and just an angel and everything. And sure enough, the truth comes out. And out of 99.9% of the time, what is it? What happens is that the little white girl was the agitator. She was the aggressor to the black girl. And the black girl was in fact defending herself. Now, this was even in the video, but many of these racists, they're blinded, okay? They're absolutely blinded by their hatred, by their vitriol that they have for black people. They didn't even see that it wasn't even the black girl who threw the first punch. Now, once they came and see that, what do they go and say? Well, she didn't need to do all that. She needed to... Like I said, it doesn't matter how you defend yourself. They don't want you to defend yourself. The moment in time you defend yourself, you're guilty. That's how that works. They want you to be a martyr. They want you to do as what they taught your ancestors and their ancestors, which is by the slave Bible, which is obey your master. They still view themselves, these races, as our masters. And they want us to just, oh, we're sorry. Oh, absolutely. Nevertheless, what has happened is this girl is arrested. And there's a court case, and there's a motion that is filed to allow little Maurice, which is the black girl, to serve, her sentence or whatever in this period of time to stay at home. Because right now she's in a detention center. She's in a juvenile detention center. And you won't believe what happened, bruh. You have the juvenile officer testify on behalf of the little black girl, talking about, hey, it was little Kaylee that was the aggressor. She has a history of aggression. As a matter of fact, she was suspended the day before and wasn't even supposed to be anywhere near school campus, right? Wasn't supposed to be anywhere near it. The officer testifies to this. Bro, it gets so far that teachers testified that, hey, little Maurice, she is an angel. The little black girl, she's an angel. She's never had any disciplinary problems. She's always had straight A's, right? Good grades. Listen to me. That's what they testified about the black girl, okay? They go on to talk about, even the father comes out and talks about, yes, my little Kaylee, the little white girl, she has disciplinary problems and we going through it. Even the father came out. And they backtracked the story because they spent this whole entire time trying to vilify this little black girl. And when it comes to court, they then want to say, well, you know what? Both of them made an accident. That's what happened. These two little girls got into an accident. What you mean? What? That's what they love to do. When the blame is on them, they always love to, push some blame on you as well. Well, you didn't have to be there. Well, you shouldn't have responded like that. Well, you should have stopped being a slave and just escaped. They always love to dampen, to soften their wickedness. They always love to put blame on the victim for you being a victim of their malicious behavior. That's what they will always do time and time again. But moving on, bruh, you won't believe what happened afterwards. So y'all know how they were filing for a motion to have the girl Maurice go home. Guess what the prosecution says? The prosecution says that, hey, she's too violent. She's actually a public threat, okay? You can't let her go home. After everyone just testified, bruh. After everyone just testified, the prosecution is still trying to paint the black girl as some monster, as some savage animal. And you won't believe, maybe you will, given that we're in America, but the judge declines the motion, meaning that Kaylee is still in juvenile detention. Even the officers of juvenile detention said she's been cool. There hasn't been a problem with her. This wicked, wicked, wicked lineage, okay, is going to be the downfall of this country. Their hatred of Black Americans, their hypocrisy, is going to destroy the country from within. Because this is a miscarriage of justice. You have everyone and anyone taking the stand and trying to defend her name, right? Trying to cleanse her of the putrid odor that they try to put on her name, when the opposite was the case. And despite that, the judge declines a motion. Now, I don't know what to tell you when it comes to systemic racism, when it comes to the system and the people who are in control of this system and how they enforce the law, because it's never the law. Because we see this time and time again, when they choose to apply the law and when they choose to turn a blind eye. We had the most apparent case where you had the little white girl who shanked her boyfriend 44 times and then pleaded weed psychosis. Never in the history of this country has there ever been a case of weed psychosis. And in this case, you have a girl who is defending herself from the actual savage animal, from the actual kid who was causing problems, from the actual person who clearly has disciplinary problems, has a pattern of poor judgment, we'll say, a lack of impulse control, we'll say. And this is what happens. So when they talk about justice, when they talk about, oh, well, y'all need to fight for us for January 6th. Oh, y'all got to fight for us. And look what's happening to Trump and everything. This is what I'm talking about. This is precisely what I'm talking about. This is hypocrisy. This is what I'm talking about. This is America. That's what this is. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, oh, you're trying to race bait. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, this has nothing to do with black or white. This just has to do with the system. Okay, that's what it has to do with. Or if you have belief, I love how they love to be colorblind whenever it comes to black people. Is that right? Whenever it comes to a black victim, then they're colorblind. When it's a white victim, what was the Charlie Kirks and the rest of them screaming? It was never race baiting. They never framed it as race baiting because to them, it's not race baiting. It's removing the blinders off of the plebs and letting them see black people for who they are. This is how these racists think. So you can miss me with that nonsense. You can take your hypocrisy and shove it. Okay, go pound sand. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree with this video, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, call in. We'll duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And subscribe in all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Well, she didn't need to do all that. She needed to...